Good evening, Southeast Texas. I'm Jordan Williams. We begin with the shakeups in Vidor. Two city leaders have resigned less than 24 hours after that 4-0 vote to appoint Lieutenant Garrett Foster as the new police chief. Councilmember District 1 Marcus Barber walked out of the meeting last night without voting. Interim Police Chief Mike Poindexter told us he cleared out his car and office last night. 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman is with us tonight. Ebony, both put in their resignation letters, as we understand it, this morning.
That's right, Jordan. The police department has been under scrutiny since the killing of 67-year-old Elvin Land back in June. Many in the community call for change in leadership, and Foster told me as the new chief moving forward, he's focused on transparency and communication.
The trust between the community and the department. Build that relationship between them, but being open, honest, accountability, transparent and everything else. That's my #1 goal.
Lieutenant Garrett Foster says he feels blessed that city leaders would trust him to lead the police department. Despite a 4-0 vote, not everyone was on board with his appointment.
You need somebody that's going to do the job on both sides of the law, not just one side.
Councilmember District 1 Marcus Barber left the meeting upset Tuesday night without voting. 3 local candidates, Interim Chief Mike Poindexter, Lieutenant Joshua Hadnot, and Lieutenant Garrett Foster were all up for the job. Jasper Mayor Anderson Land says the transition would have been smoother if Poindexter was appointed chief.
In my opinion, what I have to do is make sure that we keep this city together. Whoever the council voted on, I didn't have a vote.
In his resignation letter, Poindexter says, quote, "I learned where a Jasper officer was involved in an off-duty altercation. Lieutenant Garrett Foster, now Jasper police chief, who did not document the incident, did not investigate the incident, nor did he inform me. I cannot work for an individual who I do not find trustworthy or believe has the department or the city's best interest at hand." 12 News spoke to council members Angel McCroskey and LaQuinn Hildebrand. They both voted in favor of Foster and stand by their decision.
Their records weren't perfect, but they were great candidates. I have heard from scores and scores of people for weeks, and the heavy majority of those people were in heavy support of and advocating for Mr. Foster. He does know the business. It's in his DNA. The fact that they resigned, I respect everyone's decisions, because we as individuals, we can only do what we think is best for us.
Now, while they may be divided on the decision, Mayor Land and Councilman Hildebrand do agree that Foster will have to prove himself. Foster's swearing-in date has yet to be set. I'm in studio, Ebony Coleman, 12 News.
Thanks, Ebony. City Attorney Michael Ratliff also resigned today, but his letter was dated November 8th. 12 News understands that Ratliff resigned due to health reasons. We do know that in September, he was arrested for driving while intoxicated by a state trooper.